And turn right. Ugh. There we go. And we'll head along this way until we get to the bridge. And see what we can find. Oh, let's have a quick talk then.
So, where shall we go next?
Well, I was thinking about paying George a visit from across the bridge. And then what we'll do, we'll head... Oh, it's already... I just realised it's 1 o'clock already. We lost loads of time eating. I love the idea that the townsfolk got their own schedules and stuff. It like really makes the place feel more alive. And it's quite a simple thing to have in your game. I mean, that's probably the wrong way of saying it, because it's probably complicated to actually do. But it's a nice feature to sort of flesh out a world, is perhaps the word I'm looking for. So if we sneak down here, isn't this where we saw George? Hold on, let me get the map out again. I want to see if George is still down there. No, that's not George. George was... That's the GV Community Centre. Wait, I think the map swapped on us. Yeah, we've gone down. Okay. The map's just being slightly awkward. So where's George? There's George. He's travelling along that road. So if we continue straight down this road and take a left, we should run into George. Let's see what George is up to, shall we? And then we'll head over to the community centre. I want to see if he's like having a walk or something. I can't believe the map rotates like that. It's to make that as like difficult to like use as possible. Well, I imagine George is going to do a big loop and then meet us eventually at the community centre. So if we take a left here, I said if we take a left, it's fine. Luckily the cars are, the damage on cars is optional. So George should still be down here somewhere. George, I want to know what you're doing out in this rainy weather. Not like keeping tabs on you or anything, George. It's just, I saw you out and about, and I kind of want to give you Arnold. I did get Arnold for you. Yeah, what if he's in a patrol car, if he's just walking? Damn. George. Okay, we're going to have to check the map again, because I might have lost him. What, no, man? The hell? Hell has George gone? I've lost him totally. Damn it! Oh, George is back there. Oh, damn it. Alright, emergency return. Normally this is a 3-point turn, but in this car it might be like 8. Okay, so George is fishing, maybe? Didn't take you for a fisher, George? So we shouldn't be too far away from where he's stopped. I'm doing all this with a keyboard, just FYI. This is to be extra fun. Here we go. George should just be down here. I'm hoping we'll run into him. He hasn't left already. Hey, George. What are you doing out here? Let's go have a word with him. Hey, George. Agent Morgan, did you want something? Well, I got a flower with no name, and I have a dumbbell. Here you go. Have Arnold.
George, I found Arnold.
Really?
He was a bit hard-headed, but I got him to come back.
Just spend like 8 hours going, here you go, and pull Arnold out of your pocket.
Oh. Arnold. Well done, Agent Morgan. Now I can work out using my normal workout menu.
Good to hear that.
Here's a little something to show you my appreciation.
Oh. I got a card. Arnold and Sylvester.
So that makes us even.
Thanks.
I don't owe you anything, and you don't owe me anything. No changes to how we work together. Just bear that in mind.
Zach, he needs some friends who aren't so dumb.
Wah, wah, wah. Well, Lost Arnold has been completed. Success. And we got the card. Well, you know what, George? We'll leave you to it. We're going to go head to the community centre now. And let's go get on with the main mission. And then hopefully some of the shops and amenities will open up and we can sort of have a bit of a proper look round. Because the Heaven and Hell gas station should be... What? Why did I lose some money? Is it because I hit stuff? Probably because I hit stuff. Right, so if we go down this way, and then take a right, we can go straight back to where we were heading. Though I might pop into the gas station along the way and see if we can talk to those two mystery suspects. I mean, that would... Oh, my car. I'm probably going to get charged for all this whacking and smacking and whatnot.
No, nothing. Just my imagination.
So they will talk about various movies and stuff, but generally you'll only get one per story beat, I think. That way you don't sort of use them all up in one go. Dun 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 dun. There is a house here. I wonder how far we are from the Heaven's Hell station. Can we pop in here quickly? Get that card? How long we got? We got ages. Ages. Like, the timer in this game's really slow. Like, if you want to move things along, cigarettes are the way forward. I mean, it's not because it's super unhealthy, but you get the idea. Also, that's not where I parked. Cool. I guess if we sneak our way through here, it's a bit of a maze. But we should be able to go get this pointless card. Which, of course, gives us money, which is great. We all like money. Plus, you know, something good might happen if we collect these. I genuinely don't know. I have no idea. It's just kind of something cool and out of the way to do. Oh, I could have just broken these barrels. I mean, I could have shot them. Olivia Cormack. Cool. Let's just run back. I don't want to shoot things in case it upsets the locals. And I have this habit of upsetting locals, and I want the townsfolk on my side, not like wanting to hang me from the nearest tree. Right. Let's go back this way. And get back into the car. We should be close to the Heaven or Hell gas station though, right? So let's have a quick nosy on that as well before we get back in. Let's get the map out. And see where we are. It's just up the road, in fact. And where do we need to go for this one? Left, up the road. There we go, that's not far at all. Cool. Shame I can't use that sat-nav that is clearly visible in my car. Well, I mean, technically I do. I guess I have that on the mini-map there, but, you know, to actually put waypoints and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, let's go to the petrol station. We can potentially fill up the car and talk to two potential suspects all in one go. Also, the Heaven or Hell gas station. Somewhat sinister, I feel. Alright, here we go. There's also a gun shop. We should probably pay a visit to the gun shop if it's open. Well, this is open. Let's stop off a minute. I wonder if they'll come out and fill it up, or I just fill it up myself. Either way, we can have a look. Aha! Hello, sir.
You from out of town? I ain't seen you here before.
Jack the Raging Bull. Yeah, I'm from out of town, dude.
I'm Francis York Morgan, FBI Special Agent. I'm investigating the death of Anna Graham. Do you have any info on Anna or any suspicious individuals?
I ain't got nothing to tell the cops.
What about the FBI?
Shut up.
At least give me your name.
I'm Jack. They call me Raging Bull.
That's a manly nickname.
Shut it. If you're a customer, act like one and shut the mouth. Huh?
I don't talk with customers. Rude. Well, let's... Please stop spinning at my car. Get the car washed. I can fill up $5 a gallon. I can't believe how expensive gasoline has become. Bribe. Ugh. Will that work? Well, let's refill the car. Do I get a special scene of him refilling the car? No. Oh, just does it. Let's see if I can bribe him. Why don't you tell me what you know, Jack?
Jack, here's the Ben Franklin you wanted.
Give it to me.
Oh, this is a side quest. Cool. So what do I get for my Ben Franklin?
Hey there, Benjamin. I wanted to talk to you. Have you heard this yet?
Have you got a dart gun? Richard's...
I'll tell
What?
you
Wait, what?
Another one.
What?
When I see you again.
I'm so confused. But it's okay, let's just roll with it.
Zach, did you see that? It was as if we weren't here. I wonder what that was all about. Did it make sense to you?
Nope. Not a single thing, but let's just roll with it. Let me get out of the car a minute and go get the little card and whatnot before we move on. We still got plenty of time. In fact, the somebody stores are open,
Zach,
it's quite
is
handy.
there something here that you want to check out?
Actually,
we need
yes.
to be at the community center by 1500 today. Just think of talking in front of all those people.
You got Gina's sponge. That real bottom of the barrel there. Can we go inside? They look open. We might need to come by in the car for them to notice us. There's a doggy here. Doggy not so chill. Well, I guess I can't get any more information out of them. Though we did get a little thing going on there, which is interesting. Right. Let's look on the map. That wasn't the map button. Let's look on the map. That's the map button. Let's see. So up the road from us, we've got a couple of cards, but also a gun shop somewhere. I guess it's reasonably close by, but not showing on the map. The milk barn, the panda bear. Oh, that's George's house. Oh well. Let's check the gun shop. It can't be too far away if it's showing up on the map. Let's attempt to turn around. I was nowhere near that game. Boo. You suck. Alright, let's... I got 5 for hitting that. Perfect. So the milk barn is over here, and as is a gun shop. So there's a few... This is like another part of the main road, I guess. We've got a few shops around here. But the ones we're interested in is that gun shop. Because we might be able to buy something cool. At the very least, take a nosy. So if we stop off here, it's closed. That's Panda Bear, okay. So Panda Bear's closed. Again, probably like some of the other things in town until we sort this out. That, or because it's raining and they just stay closed during the rain. What about this? There's also the darts place. That's the Sweary, I think. Okay, the milk barn, which is the general store, right, is closed. What, do I smell or something? You know what? Let's just go back to the...
Zach, we can take a rest if you're tired.
I'm good, dude. I'm good. So, let's mosey our way with our newly refilled car all the way back to the community centre, and then we will wait, by wait I mean smoke, until 3 o'clock, and we'll talk to everybody. So we need to progress this murder investigation, and we can't do that unless we're going to start talking to some peeps. As much as I love cruising around town, I hope you guys don't mind, by the way. It's just fun to potter around. It doesn't really progress anything, but it sort of fleshes out the world a bit, which I kind of like doing. There is a card over there, but we'll get that another time. Kind of want to see what's going on with the community centre. Do we want to go that way? No, we cross the bridge, don't we? I think we cross the bridge and take the first right. You do sort of get a bit more of an inkling of where everything is, so we take the right here. And then we should have another right coming up, I think, which will lead us into the community centre. That looks promising. Yeah, cool. Beep beep. 50 miles an hour on these wet roads. So this is at Donovan Street. This looks, yeah, this is it. So we head up Donovan Street and we'll park and wait for everybody. We have so politely asked them to turn up, and it would be rude of us not to be early. So we will wait till pretty much 3 o'clock and go straight in. Should really be sirening the entire... Whoopsie. Alright, we're going for an off-road. Oh, watch out for that tree. And no one noticed anything. There we go.
No, nothing. Just my imagination.
Right, let's park up, shall we? It might not let us do it until the correct time anyway, so let's try. Might tell me to clear off, though. Sure enough.
Zach, Emily arranged for people to come between 1500 and 1700.
We can't do anything here right now. Let's come back at the right time.
Yeah, I got that, York. I got that. It's just, you know. Ooh. Right, so what we're going to do is have a quick smoke. So, got to let me fumble with the menus again. Cigarettes. We got 20. We got 19 out of 20. That should be fine. I do need to make sure I stock up on these. It's kind of important. And it's 3 o'clock. We need to start. Now, we're going to have to interview a lot of suspects. There we go. So, we better get cracking. Here we go. The community center. Yeah.
Greenvale Community Center. Now that's an impressive building. Clock tower is impressive too.
It is an impressive clock tower, isn't it? Oh yeah, the music's back. There's quite a lot of people in town. Some familiar faces, some not so.
Zach, I haven't been on stage like this since elementary school. I'm not some tree in the wind this time either. Oh, that was a tough role. That was a piece of scenery. Bright red tree.
Thank you all for coming today. Getting right down to business. Agent Morgan from the Federal Bureau of Investigations wishes to speak with you.
Good afternoon. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
Some of you are already aware by now of the tragic murder of Anna Graham. Truly a heinous, terrible crime. I've come to this town to solve the murder of this young, beautiful girl, and to bring the one responsible to justice.
Yeah, let that sink in, folks.
Unfortunately, incidents like these have a tendency to happen again. I asked to have you gathered here so I can share some advice in order to minimize the risk of further fatal incidents. Firstly, please, stay away from any dark, dangerous, isolated places. Those of you with children, especially of Anna's age, please, guide your children away from such places at all costs. Secondly, avoid going out when it is raining. Now, I've heard the folklore story of the raincoat killer. There is a chance that the murderer is mimicking the story. Women should also be especially careful. I would hate to see more victims.
Suddenly, heels. Who could it be? It's Carol, the bar owner. Hey, Carol. We passed your bar earlier, but it wasn't open. You're just completely silent.
Fashionably late one.
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Thomas's sister.
Thomas looks very worried at this idea.
Excuse me. So, as I have said, avoid going outside when it is raining. Young women should be especially careful. Report anything or anyone suspicious immediately. The murderer will be caught and brought to justice. But you must all remain on guard until we do so. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
That's some efficient note taking, Thomas. It's Mr. Stewart. Hello, Mr. Stewart. We'll just wait, it's fine.
When paying for our sins, we must not frown. The loss of Anna was for that debt.
You think you'd tell him all in one go? Maybe it's too much to remember.
When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thank you, Mr. Stewart. Very helpful. Let's freak everyone out, shall we?
Sure knows how to steal thunder.
Right?
Well then, Zach, let's ask some questions before all these guys leave.
Yes, let's do that. We need to go around and check with all the potential suspects. Let's quickly chat with George, though. See what he's got to say.
Agent Morgan, here's your chance to get to know some of the townsfolk. Don't let it go to waste.
Yep. Well aware of that, George. Thank you. Yo, Thomas. Care to introduce me to your sister? I mean that in a less creepy way.
Agent York, your words really made me think about Anna's death again. How could one do such a terrible thing? I'm still in shock.